Oops. Kids Creek. All right. Test, test, test. Okay, sounds okay. Let me just check everything. All right. Hello, YouTube. All right, so have a seat, relax. And let me just do one more. Test, test, test. Okay, it's a little echoey. Test, 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 test. Okay, that's one. All right, so find your comfortable spot. You can sit with your legs straight or crossed. And we're going to begin with breathing. So relax and sit up straight. Take a deep breath through your nose and exhale through your mouth. As you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. Feel the air moving against the back of your throat. With each inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And with each exhale, your navel contracts toward your spine as you squeeze out every drop of air on the exhale. As you inhale, feel your spine getting longer as your head reaches up toward the ceiling on the inhale. Now on the next inhale, we're going to inhale and raise our arms and hands above our head. If you'd like, you can bring your arms to cactus position or bring your hands all the way up above your head, palms together if you can reach. And when you're ready to exhale, lower your arms and hands back down. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. Try and move with your breath. When you're ready to inhale, inhale. When you're ready to exhale, exhale. moving with your breath. Now in the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the right side as you exhale and lower your arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the left side as you exhale and lower your arms and hands down. Continue moving with your breath, inhaling, lifting, exhaling, lowering, alternating sides on the exhale. Try and lift your chest on the inhale. Moving with your breath. One more time on each side, and when you're done, bring your arms in front and breathe naturally through your nose. Now let's take our left hand behind us for support and take our right arm to the right side. And from here, we're going to inhale and lift our right hand straight up toward the ceiling. Again, if you have any issues lifting your hand, you can just go to cactus pose. And then when we exhale, we're going to reach for the left side, stretching as much as we can. When you're ready to inhale, come on up, reaching, and then exhale when you're ready, lowering your arm down. Follow your breath. Inhale up, exhale, reaching to the left side. Inhaling back to the center and exhaling down. Move with your breath. One more time, inhaling and reaching for the left side. And when you're done, we're going to switch arms. So take your right hand behind to the right side, left hand to the left side of your body. And when you're ready, inhale, reach up, and exhale, reaching to the right side. Inhaling, lifting, exhaling, lowering. Follow your breath, breathing through our nose. Try and move your arm over your head. One more time, reaching for the right side. And when you're done, lower your hands down, bring your hands in front of you, and breathe naturally through your nose. Now bring your hands into prayer posture in front of your chest with your forearms parallel to the floor. Breathing through your nose. Try and sit up straight. Now from here, we're going to inhale and lift our hands as high as you can. And when you're ready to exhale, lower your hands down. At the very end of the exhale, point your fingertips down, flexing your wrists as much as you can. When you're ready to inhale, reach and lift as high as you can. And on the exhale, coming down, fingertips pointing down, flexing our wrists as much as we can. Try and sit up straight, lift your chest as you inhale. One more time. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Now from here, we're going to get into a tabletop position on all fours. So spread your fingers wide, place your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Check that your index fingers are facing forward and adjust your elbows, rotate your shoulders so that your elbows are facing your thighs and your biceps are facing forward. So if your elbows are out to the side, just rotate your shoulders in. Now from here, we're going to do cat-cow, keeping our arms straight. Our head moves last. We're going to inhale and arch our lower spine and then lift our head. When you're ready to exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine as you arch your upper back like a cat toward the ceiling and then lower your head. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower spine and then lift your head. Head moves last. Follow your breath. Inhale when you lift your head. Exhale, tighten the gluteal muscles on the exhale, lowering the head. Move as much as you can, flexing our spine. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, pause in a neutral position with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to inhale and lift our left hand, reaching for the ceiling, twisting our torso. Exhale, bring your left hand under your right and relax your left shoulder and left ear on the ground. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach. When you're ready to exhale, come on down and relax your shoulder down on the ground. Try and move with your breathing. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our left shoulder and left ear down on the ground. And relax. If you'd like, you can lift your right hand up toward the ceiling and allow your right arm to drape down behind your back. You can grab your left hip with your right hand if you'd like, twisting to the right side, relaxing your shoulders, breathing through your nose. Try and relax your shoulder on the ground. Your arm is parallel to the floor, flat on the ground. If your right arm is behind you, lift it up toward the ceiling and bring your hand back down to the ground for support. And then inhale as you lift and reach one last time. And exhale back down to tabletop position. Take a moment to just breathe through your nose. Now we're going to do the right side. So go ahead and inhale and reach your right hand up toward the ceiling. And when you're ready to exhale, come on down. Take your right hand under your left and relax your right shoulder and ear on the ground. When you're ready to inhale, reach and lift. Twist as much as you can. And exhale, coming down. Move with your breath. No rush. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. Now, in the next exhale, we're going to keep our right ear and right shoulder down on the ground. And if you'd like, you can lift your left hand up toward the ceiling and allow your left arm to drape down behind your back. And if you'd like, you can grab your right hip with your left hand, relaxing your shoulders on the ground. Right arm is straight, ear and shoulder are on the ground. Breathing through your nose. And if your left arm is behind you, reach it up toward the ceiling and bring your hand down to the ground. And one last inhale, lifting and reaching the right hand up. And exhale, coming down to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine and slowly walk our hands forward into puppy pose. Make sure your knees are under your hips as you lower your forehead and torso down to the ground, opening up your shoulders, breathing through your nose. Fingers spread wide, pushing the floor away. And then pull your navel in as you come up back to tabletop position. From here, we're going to step our left foot forward into a lower left lunge and come on up with your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Make sure that your left knee is above your left ankle and not behind it or in front of it. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your hands toward the ceiling. Try and relax your hips. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bringing them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And from here, we're going to inhale and exhale, bending forward. Placing our hands on the floor next to our left foot. Pull our left foot back and bring our right foot forward. When you're ready, inhaling up into a lower right lunge. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. Relax your hips, breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. And then inhale, reaching, and exhale, bending forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away as we pull our right foot back and come to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to spread our knees wide, bring our feet together, sit our hips down on our heels as we lower down into child's pose, breathing through your nose. Then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and we're going to come forward to a plank, half plank position. Inhale and exhale, coming all the way down to the floor. Then inhale as you lift your chest off the ground into a baby cobra position. And then exhale down. When you're ready, inhale, lifting your chest into baby cobra again. And exhale down. Then inhale into baby cobra one more time. And this time exhale, coming back to child's pose. Lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to a half plank with your knees on the ground, hands under your shoulders. Inhale and exhale as you slowly lower your torso down to the ground. Now keeping your legs straight and your arms by your side, hands under your shoulders. We're going to inhale and come up to an up dog so our legs are straight, our hips are down. Breathing through your nose. We're on the tops of our feet, not on our toes. Breathing through your nose. Inhale and then exhale, coming all the way down. And then inhale, coming up and back to child's pose as you exhale. And lift your head, straighten out your arms, and we're going to walk to the front of our mat and stand up. Separate your feet about 4 or 5 inches, hands by your side. Make sure your feet are under your hips. And then inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale, lower them down by your side. Again, inhale, reaching up, and this time we're going to swan dive down, bending forward, placing our hands on the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway, and relax down. Take a moment to relax your head and shoulders, and gently bend your knees, stretching the backs of your legs. Now from here, we're going to step our right foot back and inhale up into Warrior One. Keeping the left knee above the left ankle, right leg is straight. Breathing through our nose. And then inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bending forward, placing your hands on the floor next to your left foot. Step your right foot forward, and then step your left foot back. Keeping your right knee bent over your right ankle, inhale up to warrior one. So the right knee is above the right ankle, left leg is straight. Hands in prayer posture, breathing through your nose. And then inhale, reaching up, and exhale as you bend forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your right foot. Step your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway, and relax your neck and shoulders. Take a moment to bend your knees gently, stretching the backs of your legs. And then bend your knees as you inhale and stand all the way up. Palms together above your head. Exhale your hands down by your side. Now again, inhale, reaching up and swan dive down, bending forward as you place your hands on the outside of your feet. Inhale up halfway, neck and spine parallel to the floor, and relax your head and shoulders all the way down. Take a moment to gently bend your knees. And we're going to step our right foot back, keeping our left knee bent over our left ankle. Inhaling up into warrior one, hands in prayer posture. Breathing through your nose. And then from here, we're going to inhale our hands up above our head. And this time we're going to turn our torso and our hips, keeping our hands above our head, keeping our hands above our head. Our hips and our torso are facing the right side of the room. Keeping the left knee bent, reaching for the ceiling. Right leg is straight, left knee is bent. And just focus lifting your chest, lifting your arms. Breathing through your nose. Now inhale, reaching for the ceiling. And exhale, lower your arms parallel to the floor, looking out over your left fingertips. Lower your shoulders, bring your shoulder blades together behind you, lifting your chest in warrior two. Now inhale and move your right arm, your hips, and your torso to face forward. Hands parallel, arms parallel to the floor in front of you. Breathing through your nose. Hips, torso are now facing forward. Arms are parallel to the floor. And from here, we're going to lift our hands up above our head, reaching for the ceiling again. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale, reaching up. And exhale as you tilt your torso forward, placing your hands on the outside of your left foot. Step your right foot forward. Inhale up halfway. And relax down. Placing your hands on the outside of your feet, step your left foot back. And inhale up into warrior one. Breathing through your nose. Right knee is bent over the right ankle, left leg is straight. And then from here, we're going to inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling, and then turn our hips and our torso to the left side of the room, reaching straight up toward the ceiling. If you need to, you can have your arms in cactus pose, but if you can lift your arms up, go ahead and lift them. Reaching, lifting your chest, lifting your arms. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale, reaching up, and exhale, lower your arms parallel to the floor and gaze out over your right fingertips in warrior two. Try and bring your shoulder blades together behind you as you lift your chest and gaze out over your right fingertips. Now inhale as you take your left arm, your hips, and your torso to face forward. Adjust your left foot as needed. Move your arms parallel to the floor and breathe. Right knee is bent over right ankle, left leg is straight. Now from here, inhale and reach your hands straight up toward the ceiling, breathing through your nose, inhaling and exhaling. Again, if you need to, you can have your arms in a cactus pose if lifting your arms above your head is a challenge. Now go ahead and inhale, reaching up, and exhale. Bend your torso forward, place your hands on the floor next to your right foot, step your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway, and exhale down. Place your hands on the floor, adjust yourself on your mats, spread your feet, bend your knees. And we're going to slowly walk our hands to our left side with our left knee bent and our right leg straight. Hands on the floor. Left knee is bent, right leg is straight. And breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then walk your hands to the center. Take a moment to breathe. Our knees are bent. Walk your feet in if they're too far out to bend them. And then you want your knees bent because when we walk our hands to the right foot, we're going to straighten out our left leg, keeping the right foot bent. Hands on the floor in front of your right foot. Left leg is straight. And then walk your hands back to the center, knees are bent. Again, we're going to walk our hands to the left foot, hands, and our right leg is straight. Left knee is bent. Breathing through our nose. And then walk our hands back to the center with our knees bent. And then walk our hands to the right foot, in front of the right foot. The right knee bent, left leg straight. And then walk our hands back to the center with our knees bent, walking our feet in about 2 feet apart, and then lower your hips down with your arms between your legs, and then bring your hands together in prayer posture in front of your chest. So our torso should be vertical to the floor, palms together, breathing through your nose. And then lower your hands down to the mat and take your arms out from between your legs and sit down on your hips, on your legs, with your legs straight out in front of you. And from here, actually, let me turn sideways. We're going to scoot to the front of our mat with our knees bent. Feet separated. Arms parallel to the floor. And we're going to pull our navel in as we lift our chest and lift our heels off the ground. Find your balancing point. From here, we're going to straighten out one leg or both, however you feel comfortable. Try and straighten your knees. And then lower your feet down. Grab your elbows or wrists and relax. Now from here, we're going to grab our toes with our fingers. Get a good grip. And walk our heels in toward our hips. Pull our navel in, sit back, and lift our heels off the ground. And from here, you can straighten out one leg or both. Find your balancing point. Breathing through your nose. lower your feet down. Take a moment to grab your elbows or wrists and relax. And then from here, we're going to move our arms parallel to the floor again. Pull our navel in as we inhale and lift our chest. Exhale as we slowly, with control, lower our spine all the way down to the mat. And stretch our arms out parallel to the floor with the palms of our hands facing up toward the ceiling. Now from here, we're going to walk our feet under our knees as much as possible, and then pull our navel in toward our spine. Lift our hips off the ground and lower our hips to the right side of our mat. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose, keeping your shoulders on the ground. Exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the left side, and you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. Keeping the shoulders on the ground, knees relaxing to the left side, head turned and gazing toward the right. If you'd like, you can straighten your right leg out over your left, lowering your right foot down to the ground, parallel. Your right leg is parallel to your left arm. Shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. And then if your right leg is straight, bend it back over your left. And then inhale, bring your hips, your head, and your torso back to the center. Adjust your feet again under your knees as much as possible. And then pull your navel in toward your spine. Lift your hips off the ground, lower them to the left side of your mat. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand, keeping your shoulders on the ground, knees relaxing to the right side, head turned and gazing toward the left. And if you'd like, you can straighten your left leg out over your right, making your left leg parallel to your right arm, lowering your left foot to the ground while keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. And if your left leg is straight, bend it back over your right. And then inhale as you bring your hips, your head, and your torso back to the center. Lower your arms down by the side of your torso. And from here, we're going to lift both our feet and our hands into the air, grab the outer edges of our feet, bend our knees as we pull our feet down, allow our knees to go to the outside of our shoulders into happy baby pose. And from here, we're going to alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side, massaging your spine. And if you'd like, you can rock up and down as well. Give your spine a nice massage. Release any tension or any air that you have in your body. Move around as much as you can, and then if you fall out of it, just get back in. And then inhale your feet up toward the ceiling and exhale your hands and feet down. And go ahead and straighten your body out on your mat. We're going to do our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana, a conscious relaxation. Close your eyes, separate the heels of your feet, and allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso, relaxing your hands, allowing the palms of your hands to face the ceiling. Eyes are closed and focused. Your mind is focused on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, your navel contracts toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your legs. Relax your ankles and relax your toes. Focus on taking long, deep breaths through your nose. Observe your breath getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And when you're ready, move your hands above your head and stretch your body. And then bend your knees and bring your knees close to your chest and rock side to side. And then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And when you're ready, push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Now from here, we're going to end with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose and raise our hands above our head. And then exhale with a strong breath as we lower our hands down, exhaling through our mouth. We're going to do that 3 times and then end with the final breath. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time inhale, bring your hands together above your head and exhale through your nose as you pause at your third eye for kind thoughts, pause at your lips for kind words, and pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste.